Just wanted to quickly highlight a very cool hidden feature of the 3DS Virtual Console, and it's sort of like a retro Easter egg from Nintendo. And I know tons and tons of you will have known about this from the very start, and it won't be new to you, but I only found out about it a couple of nights ago when I bought my first ever Game Boy Color game from the eShop. That game being Shantae from WayForward. And at first, I was actually kind of disappointed, not in the game itself, but in the Virtual Console and the way that the 3DS displays the old Game Boy Color games on its screen. What it does is it basically upscales it so that it fills the whole top screen here. And what that ends up doing, and you probably won't be able to tell too well on the camera here, but what it ends up doing is it makes the image a bit blurry and not very sharp, so it doesn't look quite as good as it would if it was playing on the real hardware, or even the SP here. These play them, obviously the Game Boy Color plays it in its native resolution, but even on the SP it plays it in its native pixel by pixel resolution, so it looks really sharp and it looks very nice, but on the 3DS it doesn't look that great. But after doing a bit of searching online, I found there's actually a hidden solution to that, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. So what you need to do is go back to your main menu, and you're going to select the game you want to play. In this case, it's Shantae. And as soon as you've selected the game, you hold down Start and Select while it's booting, and what it'll do is it'll start up in its native resolution, but it'll also have a little retro bonus as well, and I'll do that right now and show you. And as you can see, the game now boots into its native resolution, so it's pixel by pixel as it should be. Really sharp, crisp, looks great. And as an extra bonus, you've now got this Game Boy Color surround, so it's got that authentic retro look to it. But the coolest thing is they've actually utilised the 3D screen in the 3DS, and unfortunately you won't be able to see this through the camera, but if I just pop the 3D slider up there, it doesn't make anything 3D, but what it does is it keeps the game image flat, but it drops it down probably about 2 or 3 millimeters, or what looks like 2 or 3 millimeters behind this Game Boy Color screen. And I'll quickly put on the light here and try and explain what I mean by that. So on the real console, you've got your LCD screen, and then on top of that, you've got your clear plastic protective bit here. So it looks like it's, well, it is sitting, the LCD screen is actually sitting quite a bit behind this clear plastic part. So they've recreated that on the 3DS screen, and it just looks so cool. If I just unpause it here, you can actually see some of the game. It's difficult to show it through the camera, but trust me, it looks very cool, and it's probably now my favourite way of playing this game. Usually I'd play all my Game Boy Color original Game Boy games on my backlit AGS SP here, but I think now I really prefer this. You can see that there. But yeah, and yeah, finally managed to buy a legit copy of Shantae. These here are just using flash cards, so these aren't legitimate copies, but now I've got my own legitimate copy, which is really cool. But there you go, I just thought I should make a quick video on that, and maybe make people more aware of this very cool little feature you can utilize for your 3DS with the Virtual Console. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.